Grow My Cleaning Company teaches owners of cleaning companies just like you how to grow your company, make more money, and finally take charge of your financial future and your life. This podcast is about automating and creating systems that give you time and money freedom so you can grow like crazy without losing control. Since this is totally free, if you're getting tons of value, want to support us, and make sure that you get more of the good stuff, subscribe, rate, and review to this podcast today. Now, on to the show. Hey, Cleaning Nation, so excited to be with you today. I figured I'd try something a little different. For those of you watching the video or here with us live, I'm at, instead of being in my office with our fancy little background, I figured, with the Grow My Service Company podcast we just launched, I've been doing it out in the living room. Kind of like it out here. So you guys will have to give me feedback as if whether you dig it or not. That said, if you are getting value out of the show, absolutely subscribe, rate, and review to our show on iTunes or Spotify or Google Play or wherever you listen to it. And I know, again, I'm always telling people, you should absolutely, if you dig the show and you know other owners of cleaning companies, absolutely refer us and, do the world a favor. But people are always wonky. They want to keep it all to themselves, which I think is crazy. But the good news is, if you've always been wanting to refer the show out, hey, John, hey, Jessica, hey, Andrea, if you always want to refer the show out but are greedy because you want all other owners of cleaning companies to get the info, you can now refer the Grow My Service Company podcast to anyone that owns a service company: landscapers, HVAC, electricians, pool guys, chimney sweeps, snow people, whoever you want. Refer that out like the amazing community that you are. We really do these podcasts and broadcasts just to bring value to the world. So if you're bringing value, share with the world. We appreciate you. We don't advertise or do anything. It grows only because you guys see value and share it. Hello, Marcus Fox and Renee and Bertha. So glad to have all of you guys and gals here. Today, we are going to talk about how to create an infinite marketing budget, which will just allow you to crush your competition. If you just picture, you can spend as much as you like on marketing, and they can't. It doesn't take long for you to kind of dominate and own that market. So we're going to talk about exactly how to do that. So I have spent, for those of you guys who don't know, the last 20 years buying and building and selling businesses, and the last 5 years helping owners like you guys, of owners of cleaning companies, get unstuck and grow faster and get the time and money freedom that they thought they would get when they started their service business journey. Avery Whaley in the house. Good to see you, buddy. And I've always wanted to just make more money and grow. And I would wonder how ultra successful people, that sold their business for tens or hundreds of millions of dollars, and they started a new project, they kept wanting to grow even when they had more money than they could ever spend, right? And I didn't get that until, and I'm certainly haven't sold my companies for hundreds of millions of dollars, but we've had some 7-figure sales and moved in our lives from the point of, if we make more money, we can change our lifestyle, right? If we made more money, we could buy that house or drive those cars. We live in the house that we want to live in. We drive the cars that we want to drive. Everything's great. But the reality is entrepreneurs, and this is what I want to share for you guys, and some of you are at that point and some of you aren't. Hey, oh my gosh, we've got all the cool kids in the house today: Naomi and Evie Lynn and Avery. And Tracy Thompson in here getting excited about the infinite marketing budget. So you guys have to tell me if you like better. So I don't have my microphone, and we've got kind of what could be a distracting background in my house. So you guys will have to let me know if you're like, get back in your studio and just be normal, or if you like the more casual. I feel like I'm more casual when I'm here. I don't say I'm tight, but so you guys have to let me know what you prefer. Anyway, and maybe I'll go back and forth. Who knows? Maybe it'll be how we're feeling that day. The reality is, entrepreneurs, we start and we think it's for the money and the time freedom and all that sort of stuff. And to a degree it is. Ashley's here. We got both the Whaleys in the house. It's going to be a good day. The reality is, once we get the money and the freedom, we're still driven, right? The guys and gals that sell their business for a bunch, they start another business and they're just as passionate about that as the other one. And I started realizing it's really, for entrepreneurs, there's a money piece of it, but I know it's more than that, because once we get the money, we're still fighting. It's because there's still more growth, there's still more journey, there's still more contribution, there's still more impact we want to have in the world. And I used to try to buy my way to that growth by giving other people, marketers or people selling some sort of media, money to grow my business, but the problem is I didn't have control. If they didn't do a good job, I couldn't grow. If they did a great job but then lost interest and quit, I stopped growing. If they raised their prices so I couldn't afford to pay them anymore, it was done. And I realized my business was kind of being, I don't want to say held hostage, but it was certainly not even controlled, but just way too much influence from outside people, their pricing, their willingness to help, all that sort of stuff. And hey, Sean in the house, one of our coaches is here. Good to see you. Sean says it's good to be casual, Mike. It is good to be casual, Mike. I feel like I feel very blessed. So excited to be with you guys and gals today. Alan says a little bit of glare. Other than it looks cool. I guess I could figure out how to turn off the lights, or I don't know how to work. That's way above my pay grade. Yeah, I see the glare, but I don't know. We got glare. We'll just have to deal with it. Good feedback, Alan. So I don't know about you guys and gals, but I have always been the guy or gal that would never hold anything back from my business. Whatever it needed or wanted, it was like my baby, right? So if it needed money, I gave it money. If it needed time, even if I was with my family, I would give it time. The problem is, and I think that overall that mindset is a good mindset, but the problem is we're too close to it, right? That's how I think parents spoil their kids, is we can't tell what our kids really need. So sometimes we give them too much. So I'd give my business too much, right? No matter what I thought would help me grow, I'd throw money at it, right? I tested everything. Anything I thought could bring value, I would do it. But most of the time, best case, I kind of had a gut feeling that brought some value. That was helpful. That was good. But I don't know if it brought enough value, like I got my return on my investment back. I don't know if it was worth the time or money. Worst case, I spent a bunch of time and money. I felt like that did nothing, right? And the problem was I didn't have a good measurement. It was just kind of my gut feeling, which is a terrible way to go about stuff. And even when I did get leads, I didn't know how to translate those leads or those business assets or those opportunities into actual clients and money. And the problem is, since we don't really know what our business actually needs because we're so like kind of close up to it, or how to give it what it needs and say no when it needs to say no, or even when we do give it stuff and it does need it, but we don't know how to translate that into actual customers and growth, that one thing is going to cap our business. We can never really scale the way that we could, right? So once I realized that when things are done right, marketing's got to be trackable, right? So we can't just put money at something. We have to have some sort of way to track all of that money into how many leads and bids or sales conversation, actually sales that they provide, right? If we don't have that, everything's gut feeling and we can never really scale. And the second, we also need to know our lifetime value, right? That's a beautiful thing about being in the service business is, even if we sign up a customer on the commercial side for $1,000 a month or on the residential side for $200 or $300 a month, that lifetime value of that customer could be worth thousands or tens of thousands of dollars, right? I have no clients that have had clients that have been worth millions of dollars over 20 years, right? So we have to make sure we understand A, what a client's worth, and then B, how many actual clients we're getting in terms of leads and bids and also clients. So perfect example is Facebook ads. I'd run them before, I'd start I was scared, so I do a little like $10 a day budget, and then kind of stuff would happen. But I didn't know exactly what happened and what came from Facebook and what didn't and how much turned into money. And I just felt like I wasn't getting a good return on my investment. The money I spent was an expense, not a profit. Once I moved from, and the big mistake on that, guys and gals, is sending it just to your website. You just got a website like, hey, it's Mike. Hey, it's Sean. Hey, it's Alan. Here's my cleaning company. Call now for a free estimate. That's a fool's errand, right? We do that, and that's just never going to go. So once I moved from sending traffic just to a website with no real call to action or anything other than call now for a free estimate, which you're not going to do, to a funnel that would actually have a blow them away call to action, right? So as opposed to a website where there's 20 different options and it's like sign up to our newsletter, follow us on Facebook, do this, do that, like a bunch of call to actions, none of them really all about us, right? This is what I want you to do, visitor, as opposed to here's how I can make your life better, visitor, right? Like this whole thing that we're doing here together is me. This is my best effort to give value to you guys and make your lives better. And at the end, instead of going, okay, now you got a bunch of free coaching, give me some money, and we're going to do the opposite and go, hey, now that you got a bunch of free coaching, if that scratched where you itch, here's a way to get even more value for free, right? So what'll happen is the right people kind of keep going down that funnel until some percentage will go, holy crap, if this is the value I get for free, what would it be like if I gave this dude money, right? So that's what we want to do for you guys, is continue to give value and build a funnel, as opposed to just say, call now for a free estimate, and never do, right? If this podcast I just got on and said, hey, I'm the best coach out there. If you want to grow your business, I'm your guy. Call now and I'll tell you what it costs. I couldn't even imagine doing it. But if I did, holy heck, only the crazy people would call, and probably not even them. So once you move from setting paid traffic to just a website with no funnel to really giving value and kind of blowing them away, you will realize that you can actually put them into a funnel where you get money right away. We're going to talk about what that looks like. So that will help you move from chasing everybody with a limited amount of money, right? Everybody's my customer. I have a little bit of money. I'm going to try and spend it to get people here, to once I put $1 in, $2 comes out. Once we can get that, that's, by the way to get the infinite marketing budget is, as soon as you know that every dollar you put in, you get $2 back. Well, now how many dollars do you have put in? All that you want. So the trick is really just getting that one funnel that's profitable on the front end, right? And for us, it's even more powerful, right? So say our average service is $500 and it costs us $500 to get a customer. Let's even make it easier. Say our average service is $500 and we pay half to get it done, so $250, and it costs us $250 to get a client. Heck, we break even. We don't make any money month one, but it doesn't cost anything month one, right? We spend $250 for a client. We spend $250 to do the $500 worth of work. We get $500. It's a wash. We're just trading money. But we've just added $500 to our monthly billing that we can have forever until we sell the company, and then we'll get paid for it again. So it's magical. Again, that's the big kind of shift I made, as opposed to just telling people to buy now, to let me create a framework or a funnel to get people to come to me. That's when the magic happened. And feel free to jump in, guys, gals, and let me know what parts you like, what parts you don't like, what you're confused about, what makes sense. If you've had good experience, bad experience, I'll try and see if I can help you as we go. All right, so let's talk about the framework of how to make that change, right? How to move from just putting a bunch of money out there and hoping it comes back to, I know that if I put X amount of dollars/people into this funnel, that many will come out and I'll make more than I put in. So first and foremost, you've got to know who your perfect prospect is, right? If we are just chasing anyone that will wave money in front of our face, and we make no distinction between what services they buy, if they negotiate with us, how often they buy, if we don't make any distinction among them, we're screwed. So right off the bat, we need to know on the commercial side, is it car dealerships? Is it 5 days a week? Is it over 10,000 square feet? On the residential, is it move in, move out? Is it weekly cleaning every other week? Aviv says he likes my haircut. That's the feedback we got. Thanks, buddy. Keeping it high and tight, kids. So you've got to identify your perfect prospect first. Second, you've got to change your definition. A lot of this, guys and gals, is about thinking first and we fix everything else. Change your definition of a lead from someone that calls or emails in to someone that raises their hand, right? Because a lot of times people are super interested, but they don't call or email in. So this is a good example. So on this podcast, I'll do it right now. See, we'll do it live. If anyone's like, holy crap, I want more help, type in the thing, give me more help, that would be a lead. That would be someone, Sean or one of the coaches on here can do their best to try and help you. So we want to change our definition of a lead if they have to call in or they have to email in, right, to anyone that kind of reaches out, right? If we've got an Instagram follower that responds to a post you do, that could be a lead if you follow up with them. If you, at the end of this, I'm going to give an offer, and everyone that kind of responds, and it's a free offer for more cool stuff, that would be a lead. So we want to kind of start understanding a lead doesn't always have to say, please sell me something right now. They could just say, I'm interested in what you do, and you don't have to sell them something right now. You can have an automated way to give them value, and then the next kind of valuable step is to help them, right? And if the help that you offer is the best thing that's going to get them what they want, then you offer your services at that point. If it's not, you can still try and offer them, point in the right direction. Karen says, give me more help, please. So see exactly, thank you, Karen, for letting me do that. One of the coaches, if you reach out to Karen and give her some love and get her what she needs. But do you see how we did that? This is a podcast where I'm not selling anything. Hey, anyone that wants to give me money, type in your credit card. I probably wouldn't get a lot of responses. But if I'm like, hey, anyone that wants more help, just put in the chat, give me more help. Karen said, hey, I want more help. So one of the coaches on the call here will reach out to Karen and try and help her, right? And again, if it works out to where what she needs and what we do aren't the same, they'll try and push her in the right direction and get her the help she needs. And if if Karen's like, holy crap, what we need is exactly what you do, then of course we'll try and help her do that, right? So we're moving from really, instead of getting people to buy crap, to really trying to get people to share, I need this kind of a help, and then trying to help them. And if your service makes sense, then of course you're going to serve the crap out of them. If it doesn't, you're still going to serve the crap out of them, right? You serve everybody and you get paid on some of them, and that's just how it works out. So love that we're able to kind of do that live for those of you here on the live. It was kind of fun. And if anyone else needs help, give us a shout. Say we need help, and let us know. All right. So once we've got that, you're going to build a list of engaged people who, okay, by the way, we're going to try to move from getting them to call in or email to getting them to raise their hand. And I just did a perfect example with Karen, who's now chatting with somebody, which is fantastic. So what we're going to do is not try to get them to give you their time or money, right? Like, hey, call now for a free estimate. That's trying to get their time and their money. You're going to give value. Hey, Karen, raise your hand. Let us know you need help, or whoever else wants to raise their hand, raise their hand. And one of the coaches will come out and try and give you some coaching. That's all. Give them free service. Give them, again, the coaching that Sean's going to give Karen. We're not charging for that. We're just trying to help her, right? Give her useful insider information based on what you know. Give them status, right? I'm giving Karen status right now by going, good job, Karen. You raised your hand. You took action. I'm hopefully going to make her feel loved and appreciated, as well as she should. Give them free upgrades. Give them solve multiple problems. Make them laugh. Entertain them. Find a way to give value. And that's how you get leads, as opposed to, just buy something. Evie Lynn, one of our elite graduates, who's an amazing human being, said, stand by your lead. Like, for example, a lady came into our center and said, oh, I want you, but you're too expensive. I stood by what you're saying and treated her as a hand raising. And yesterday she came and booked us. Mike knows his stuff. Good job, Evie Lynn. I'm so proud of her. And again, that way, and I know Evie Lynn, she's such a sweetie. The reason that worked is because Evie Lynn wasn't trying to get in that woman's pocket. She's trying to serve the crap out of her. And she knows her value. So she's like, if you want us to serve you for money, here's what it costs. And maybe that makes we're not a fit, but I'm still here to serve you. And that really great example, by the way, Evie Lynn. So we just want to make the shift from buy everything right now and give me money, do what I want to. How can I give you value, make your life better? And sometimes that'll turn into a sale and sometimes it won't. But holy crap, it's fun to just serve everybody. That's what we do here, right? Like Cleaning Nation, we've got tens of thousands of members, and we take like 10 or 20 clients a month. We're really selective. So we might serve just a huge amount to for free, which is great, to serve at a very high level, much smaller. And that's fine, right? And you guys can do the exact same thing. So we start building a community where you just give massive value. It's almost hard not to sell, right? We get hundreds of people coming to us every week or every month, and we just serve the ones that we think we can give good value. Shelly says, hey, Mike from Shelly's Unlimited Cleaning. Hello, Shelly. Good to have you, sister. So once you identify your perfect prospect, you change your identification of a lead from someone that calls and says, I want to hear about your services. Certainly that's a lead, but there are other people that are leads to just anyone that raises their hand in your community and says, I need the help that you provide. And we go from trying to get money out of them to serve them. And the ones that it makes sense to work with, you work with. And the ones that don't, you still try and serve them. You will start building a list of engaged people who know you, they like you, they trust you. And then it's easy, right? We've got 15,000 people in our Facebook group that we try to serve day in, day out. And I promise if I wanted 100 new customers today, I could just go in that Facebook group and make an offer and we'd get 100 customers, right? So you want to build that list of people who know, like, and trust you because you served and you poured into them, you give them value to them. Then what you're going to do is focus the time and money on the people that have raised their hand, right? So when we say, I usually wait till the end, but I'm going to give you the offer right now just so you've got the example. The offer we're doing, and we're always giving different offers of different ways to bring value. So the way we're bringing value right now is we found, believe it or not for us, you guys hang out on Instagram, which I didn't know, but you do. So if you want to follow us on Instagram, it's instagram.com/Grow My Cleaning Company. And we're trying to build the podcast. So if you would subscribe, rate, and review, and just direct message me on Instagram the word subscribe. Only you subscribe, I'll get you a free copy of my book. I'm a freaking genius. Why is this business so hard? It took me 20 years to figure out all that crap. And it'll give you a great opportunity to make much smarter, better mistakes than I did and grow so much faster. So that is how you guys would raise your hand. So see how we do it? The first way you raise your hand is you're being on this, you're either here with us live or you're listening to the podcast or the YouTube video. And that's a little bit of a raise hand, right? And then I, in the chat, say, hey, raise your hand, say you need help, we'll help you. That's another way. And then I go, direct message me. And guess what? The folks that want my book are probably people that would be good prospects. So we're not going to, when you direct message me, I'll tell you what's going to happen. We're not going to not give you the book, we'll give you a free copy of my book. Guess what? People that have read my book are great prospects for us. And when we do that, we might go, anything else you need? Do you need any help? And if you go, yeah, I need some help, we'll offer you some help. And if you go, nope, I just want the free book, then you'll just get the free book. But you see how we're generating leads out of people that weren't leads before. If my call to action at the end of this was just go to growmycleaningcompany.com and sign up for a free estimate, no one's going to do that. But when I say, hey, post in the chat that you want some help and one of the coaches to help you, people post. When I go subscribe, rate, and review, and refer, hook someone up. And again, if you don't want to refer to this podcast, refer a service provider to the Grow My Service Company podcast, so that can grow as well. See how we're doing that? So you just got to think of ways that you can go from selling crap to generating leads. It is so freeing. A, it's a crap ton more fun because you give value as opposed to selling crap. And B, the more value you give, the more people want to buy. So we don't have to sell real hard, right? We let people come to us. And if they're like, I'm all in committed to our business, we will do everything we can to give those people the help they need. If not, that's okay. It's like, hey, nice to meet a new friend. Everything's good. So that's how we get people to raise their hand. We build a list, and then we can focus our time and money on the people on that list, right? So let me just go kind of what an old funnel, new funnel might look like, right? Just so you guys go, oh, that okay. I'm trying to give you as many examples of what this looks and feels like, and I love that we're able to do it here real time and get not leads, but get people that we can serve on a whole thing. And we'll let you know how it works out with Karen. Whatever, Sean, you'll have to let us know how you served her. And on the next podcast, we'll give you an update on how everything went with her. And Lindsay, if you want to let me know how many people direct message, well, you guys do direct message me, but I'm not going to count. So we'll keep track of how many people direct message and what happens. I'll try and give you an update next week so you can see what that looks like. All right. So an old funnel might be you spend $100 on a Facebook ad that goes to your website. Say clicks are $2 a click. They can be 1, they can be 5, but we'll just call it $2. And your call to action is call now for a free estimate. You'll probably, having done this a lot, you'll probably get 0 to 3 calls. And even the 1 or 2 or 3 calls you might get typically are not your target client. They're not who you want because they haven't been educated, right? The reason we offer the free book on here is everyone's spent, typically I don't do it till the end of the broadcast, everyone's spent some time with me, knows, likes, and trusts me, so they're a better lead, right? And we give them even more intimacy with the book, and they get to be even a better lead, right? So oftentimes if you just do a Facebook ad to your website, they're not the right lead. So even the couple that do call aren't who you want. And then the ones that are who you want, oftentimes they were just looking for your website. There's just like a yellow pages. They were just looking for your number. So the website, they almost bought in spite of the website, not because of it. The new funnel, let's talk about how I'm going to encourage you to do. And again, the way I'm showing right now, all this is free, right? None of this that we're doing here costs any money. I mean, it costs money to produce the podcast and all that, but I'm not paying for traffic, so to speak. So we're talking about paid traffic just so you can see. Because I told you how I got my butt kicked on Facebook, and I want to tell you how it works. Because now we spend $1,000 a day sometimes on Facebook. So now say you take that same $100 on Facebook ads and 50 clicks go to a landing page, right? The top end of your funnel as opposed to just a website. And the call to action is, hey, click here for a video or an ebook or a podcast or an actual book or to be a guest on my podcast or a discount or a free service or lunch and learn, anything you can give that will give them value before they become a customer. So as opposed to click now for a free estimate, which is invite some stranger into your house to try and talk you out of money, click here to get even more value, just like I did. Subscribe, rate, and review to the show, and then message me on Instagram that you subscribed, rated, and reviewed. I'll give you my book, right? Just give a little more value. Of that, the 50 clicks that you get, as opposed to 1 or 3 calls that are probably not the right people we're going to call anyway, you get 15 people, say, it's about 30%, that click now. They give you their email address or their name or their phone number so you can get them whatever it is that you promised them. The next page, the thank you page, is like, hey, your ebook, your podcast, your discount, whatever's on the way, you're going to deliver that. By the way, if you would like more value, click now. You can schedule an appointment. We'll come out and give you a free clean, or we'll give a discount and clean, or we'll give you a recommendation and a dozen roses, whatever the case is. But then you're going to offer them some sort of like 15-minute appointment where we're going to see if you qualify for a free clean, or some sort of value where they actually call in our leads. So now you get leads 2 ways. You get the 15 people that took action and jumped in, great, and then you get the, say, 3 people of the 15 actually schedule an appointment. Well, now the 3 people that scheduled an appointment are much higher caliber because they raise their hand to your lead magnet first, right? Everyone that's on this podcast, who's going to come to a podcast on how to get infinite leads for your cleaning company unless you want infinite leads in your cleaning company? And guess what? As much as we try and give on the podcast, we have products and services where we actually help you do that, right? So now, as opposed to that, you got 15 people that have opted in that you can follow up with, 3 people that have scheduled an appointment that are much better. And even if you just make 1 sale, if like we were talking about with the residential, if a customer's worth $250 and you paid $100 in Facebook ads, you're good to go, right? And you got 15 leads for free. So you see how we move from paying to get leads that may or may not be good to getting paid to run ads, right? So the cool thing is, once you get this work, you can just rinse and repeat, right? So we run Facebook ads to our, and by the way, go to growmycleaningcompany.com. The big offer you'll get there is a free webinar. It's the best hour I've put together of everything that you would need to grow your cleaning company. And guess what? You'll give your name and email to sign up for the webinar so we can give you more kind of helpful stuff as time goes on. So once you do that, you can be like, well, I'll do a podcast, I'll do Facebook ads, I'll do AdWords, I'll just put an ad in a magazine. Once you understand how to convert clients into, people into leads and leads into people that know, like, and trust you, and people that know, like, and trust you want a bid, and people that you give a bid to clients, and you know that every $100 you spend makes you $200 or $300. Your ad budget is infinite, and you just get to wander the earth looking for places to spend your ad budget. It's a lot of fun. And again, we've done this, and now my job, 50% is just walking around to find more places to give our message. It's so much fun. And this is what we teach our people to do. So it's the cool part is not only does it change my life and our team's life, it changes, we've changed thousands of owners of cleaning companies' lives, and we're trying to change your life right now. So the cool thing is, not only do we change our business, which is fun, we make more money and all that stuff, we scratch that itch of being able to grow. Like, if you're like me, you're like, if I just had enough of the right customers, I know I could get big and huge and amazing. We scratch that itch, and now all that other stuff that I tried to learn in terms of leadership and finances and all this other skill and value I have to bring to the world can be unleashed because I know how to get clients. But until we get clients, it's no good. Tracy says she likes her chicken organic and her leads paid. Gotta love freaking Tracy. She's the best. All right. See, this is why you got to join us, by the way, for the live. So if you want to join us for the live, if you're listening to this podcast or YouTube video, you're like, man, I want to be on the live. This sounds like a party. Just like us on Facebook, and I think you'll get reminders when we go live. But as of now, it's every Tuesday and Thursday, 10 a.m. Pacific. That's that. So, all right, guys, gals, if you're digging what we're saying, you're like, I want more. Help me. That's what we do here. So again, you can put we're going to be done here in a couple minutes. So it's your last chance, kids. If you want our help for free and one of the coaches to reach out and see if we can serve you, just put something in the chat going, hey, help me. And one of the guys or gals will jump on with you. And hopefully I'll get to meet you at some point after you talk to those coaches. If you sign up with us, next thing is we get to talk, and that's my favorite. So if you're welcome to do that. If you're like, oh, I'm too scared to put it in the chat, the other people will see me. That's okay. Evie Lynn says, thank you again, Mike. Get used to us praising you guys. And by the way, that's Cleaning Nation. You are the best human beings ever. Natalie and I just went to California, got to have dinner with some of our Millionaire Mastermind people, Michael and Yaya. We feel so freaking loved by you guys as a people. And what I want to give to you is I want you to have that, right? So we went from trying to sell people crap, and I don't want to say get their money, but they might have felt that way, to we just serve the crap out of this community, and you guys are so freaking amazing. That's why when I'm like, hey, subscribe, rate, and review, I know you will. This whole podcast has grown with no paid advertising, right? You guys subscribe, rate, and review, and I know the Grow My Service Company podcast is going to grow because you guys will do that. See, there we go. Jennifer and Linda are like, I need some freaking help. Well, coaches, get out, help those people, give them some love. So love freaking doing that. Ashley says, appreciate you and your team. And by the way, guys, gals, if I had to hire another coach and they didn't have such a successful cleaning business, it would be Ashley and Avery, such amazing human beings. Okay, so that's one way you can reach out. Be like, hey, in the chat, which Jennifer and Linda did, and Sean or Aviv, or I think we've got a couple coaches on Lou, give these guys and gals some love. The second way is, again, just direct message me on Instagram. I think it's instagram.com/Grow My Cleaning Company. And just said, James, one of my Millionaire Mastermind people, said, help me, but he needs like mental help. That's way beyond. He says his coach is crazy. He is correct. His coach is nutballs. And by the way, if you haven't seen James's, I had him as a guest on the show, and he's freaking great. Go check that out, because James, much better looking and much more intriguing than I am. So, again, the two ways you can do it, just put up saying, hey, I need help from a coach. They'll hook you up. Or you can go to instagram.com/Grow My Cleaning Company. And just, Tracy said it right. That's so true. Leaders ask for help. Love it. And I got to tell you guys, totally honest, if people are like, man, how'd you get so smart? I asked a lot of stupid questions, and I read a bunch of books. That's really, really it. And when I was young, Andrea says, I'm at work now and I need some help. If you were cleaning, sister, you absolutely need some help. One of the coaches, reach out to one of these guys and or Andrea and help her. Last thing we need you guys or gals doing is cleaning. So yeah, I would ask a bunch of stupid questions. Shelly says, I really appreciate the help. We are here for you, sister. I just was more interested in getting better and smarter than looking stupid. So I would ask stupid questions and they were dumb. I didn't care. I just wanted help. And then I'd ask a little better question, and a little better question, a little better question. Then I started asking really good questions and getting really good at this stuff. So Tracy nailed it when she said, leaders ask for help. You're absolutely right. All the people I have on the team aren't because I just have money I want to get rid of. It's because sorry, I might have looked like I froze. I was just thinking. My brain stopped for a second. It's because I have people that are so much better than I am at stuff, and that's why they're there. So leaders absolutely ask for help. That's why I have my whole team. Evie Lynn says, I'm happy to talk to anyone about how Mike has helped. She's great, by the way. Don't listen to Evie Lynn. She's like a star student, so you'll never do as well as her. But if you do half as well as her, your life's still good. She says, I went from beans and rice to being able to go out anytime I want. We have our training center faster than we dream. God bless it, Evie Lynn. You are just so amazing. Everyone's one of the clients we haven't met yet. I'm dying to get you to live event, sister, so I can give you a big gross man hug. I just have so much respect for that woman, and if you do talk to her, get her story. It is amazing. And by the way, for crying out loud, Lindsay, if you're on, get Evie Lynn to we need her as a guest. Her story is fantastic. I would do a double episode with her. Lindsay, see if we can get Evie Lynn on as a guest, because she would be just fantastic. All right, so. Enough chatting. Guys, gals, reach out. Let us know how we can serve. A couple people put help in the thing. The coaches are going to help them. Go to Grow My Service Company if you want the podcast, if you want to subscribe to all our stuff. Or if you just want to say, hey, and I want a free copy of that book that I wrote, which is 20 years of me figuring stuff out. Just private message me on Instagram, the word subscribed, and I'll know you subscribed, rated, reviewed, and referred. We'll get you a free copy of our book, and we'll see if you need any extra help. So love you guys. This is the best community in the world. So honored to be able to serve you guys day in, day out. Sean's taking care of Jennifer, which is fantastic. All right, loved it so much. Let's do it again. We'll see you Thursday live, 10 a.m. Pacific. Talk to you then. Thanks for tuning in to today's show. If you're fired up, ready to grow, and want to see if you have what it takes to work with us at Grow My Cleaning Company, here's what I want you to do right now. Go to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk. That's growmycleaningcompany.com/talk to book an appointment to speak with me personally. I'm going to jump on the phone with you to get you crystal clear on where you are now, where you want to be, and how to get you there. Don't walk around in the dark any longer. If you are serious about growing your cleaning company, it's time to finally get the systems in place that you need to grow. We've helped hundreds of owners of cleaning companies not only grow their business and their personal freedom, but give back to their community as well. If that's what you're looking for, head over to growmycleaningcompany.com/talk and book a time to talk with me personally. I can't wait to get to know you and your business.